Hey kids, Mr. Brescher here again, and we're back at you with mean, median, and mode. But today we're really going to focus on median and mode. Take out your notebooks and let's go ahead and record the definition for the median. We will also be discussing not only how to find the median and how to find the mode, but why would somebody use median over the mean? Okay, you got that notebook out? The middle number in a set of ordered data. So, in order to find the median, then we're going to have to put the numbers in order first. Let's go ahead and do this one for practice. Pause the screen. Try to find the median of this set of data. Okay, did you get the numbers in order from least to greatest? Excellent. Now, we're just going to cross out the smallest number, and then we'll cross out the biggest number, and the smallest, and the biggest, and the smallest, and the biggest, until we're left with that middle. That's what median really means, the middle number for that particular set of data. Okay, now let's look at a little bit more challenging example where decimals are involved. You ready? Here we have quiz scores, and out of 10 questions, we want to try to find the median to see about where the middle score is for this class. And you can see the percents. The first thing we need to do you remember? That's right, order the numbers. So we're going to order these percentages. Let's go ahead and move them from least to greatest. Pause the screen, and then we'll be ready to cross them out and find that middle number. All right, so is this what you got? Great. Now we'll start by crossing out the smallest and the largest, and the next largest and the next smallest. And oh my goodness, what do we do if we have two numbers in the middle? Does anyone know? That's right. You're going to find the average or the mean of these two. So you're going to add them together and then divide by 2. Go ahead and try that. Okay, for the sum, you should have gotten 173. Now we just need to divide that by 2. We can tell this number is not the middle number because it's not even a number in our set of data, and it's way outside the highest number. So let's divide that by 2. Oh my goodness, I came to a really tough spot in this division problem because I have a remainder. What do I need to do next? That's right. I'm going to have to add that decimal behind that number 173 and put the 0 in. Now I can bring that 0 down, and 2 goes into 10 5 times. Exactly. What do we do with that decimal? That's right. Straight up now, tell me is it done? Straight up. Bring it straight up. And there you have it. Our median or middle number or score would be about an 86.5%. Let's try some more. Finding the mean. Again, take out that paper and pencil and let's write down these 2 easy steps. Step number 1, simply order the numbers from least to greatest. And step number 2, you're going to cross out the highest and then the lowest until you end up in the middle. Now, if there are 2 numbers in the middle, you will have to add them together and divide by 2. Pause the screen, and when you're finished writing these notes, then we'll be ready to practice some more. All right, ready for some practice. Why would we ever use the median? That's the question. Why not use the mean to find that middle or middle area? Well, here's the reason. Because we actually will have some numbers from time to time that are outliers. like these little pumpkins in my pumpkin patch. Both of them are such a very tiny number that they would bring my mean way down. But the middle number would give me a little more accurate understanding of about how much the pumpkins weigh in my garden. An outlier is a data item that is much greater or less than other data items, like these we can see here. Now we're ready to look at the rest of the numbers. I'm going to pull these two outliers in, and we're going to order them from least to greatest and find the median. Go ahead and do it on your own. Did you find the median? That's right, it should be 4 2/10 kilograms. Good work. Let's check out some others. Now it's your turn. Try practicing with some of these problems. About how much will a farmer make per bushel of corn this year? See if you can find the median or the middle amount. And on the second one, how many bushels of corn will each acre produce? Here's some data collected from several different Indiana farmers. See if you can find out the median for this set of data. And then we'll check over the answers. Pause the screen. All right, you ready to look over the answers? For number 1, did you get $3.45 per bushel? If you did, you're right on target. And number 2, if you got 188 bushel, that's right, you had to find that kind of average between the two middle numbers. Excellent work. Now we're ready for mode. The mode, as you could just tell, is the one in the item that appears most often, or, as I was saying, mode. We hear it quite often. For this set of data, let's see if we can find the mode. Which number appears most often? Well, 4 appears twice, but so does 5. That's right. Now that means we will have more than one mode. The number 4 would be a mode, and the number 5 would be a mode. And if none of the numbers are repeated, you can actually have a set of data with no mode. Here's another example. Let's try this one out. This is why we might use the mode for a set of data. If a teacher is looking over quizzes and they notice that these are the problems that are missed most often, these are the problems that are missed, we can look at the ones missed most often, or the mode, and that will give us an idea of maybe if there was an error or something we need to work on as a group. What's the mode in this set? You got it. That number 7. So we need to look more closely at problem number 7 on this quiz, because a lot of students seem to be missing it. Excellent job. I think you got the hang of this. Now we're going to move on to our very last page and see if you can find what color is the mode. What color is it? You got it. It's blue. Blue appears most often. That's another interesting thing about mode. It's the only central measure of tendency that doesn't have to be a numerical piece of data. It can actually be a color or a category or a topping, something like that. So that's another way we might use mode. Well, I hope this helped you out, and see ya.